Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that is incredibly rare and is awfully difficult to find these days, especially in this type of condition. We are looking at the 2004 release by This Planet Earth from their Gerry Andersons series of one-to-one scale TV accurate puppets. But these are models, they weren't actually puppets. This particular one we're looking at today is of none other than the Stingray Captain Troy Tempest. And here he is in front of us in all of his Stingray or Wasp uniform. And he's complete with his pistol as well. And he comes in this tube. Now this tube has been modified to display him. So it has been cut along the back and bottom, and it's been covered in plastic so that he's still visible, but it keeps him clean and tidy. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove him from the box, or from the tube, and we're going to have a good look at him outside of the tube. So let's do that right now. Okay, so I have removed him from the tube, and I've got to say, first glance, he is huge. A one-to-one scale. I'm just going to get some measurements on here for you so you get an idea of his size. So we're looking at 2 foot tall, so 60 centimeters in height. Across the tops of his shoulders, which is probably the widest point, we're looking at 18 centimeters. And depth-wise, if we measure from the bottom of the stand to the front of the stand, you're looking at 16 centimeters. And let's just, for argument's sake, let's also measure his pistol, which is here. So that is 10 centimeters long by 5 centimeters high. We'll put that in his hand in just a moment. But let's have a good look at Troy himself. There he is in all his glory with his Wasp hat cap on. And there's his face, obviously, and there he is in his gorgeous Wasp uniform, and he's got his holster on the side there with a string that wraps around his legs, and down there he's in his boots, and the Troy Tempest name tag is on the bottom of the stand there. Now, obviously, these are screen accurate ones, so you can see the size of the hands are huge in comparison to the body, which is exactly what they were like on screen during the making of Stingray. And let's remove his cap, and there you can see his thick wad of hair. Beautiful eyes there, very accurate to the screen, and obviously the face is actually spot on. He's got his rank on his lapel there, on his shoulder pads, I should say, and on the side there he's got the Wasp logo, and I think that's on both sides. Yes, it is. And obviously there's all his gold braiding around his sleeves and his pips on his sleeves that designate his rank. There's his belt, and again the holster and the trousers. Okay, that's Troy there. Let's just turn him around and have a look at him from behind. Okay, so I've turned him around, and there you can see Troy from behind there, and again you can see his thick wad of black hair. There's his long neck, and again there's the back side of his uniform, back side of his belt. You can see those big hands again, and his pants at the bottom there, and the back side of his boots. And you can see the stand. There's a mark on the stand there. I don't know what that is. It looks like something's been stuck there at some point. But otherwise it is in absolutely fantastic condition. And there again is his cap there, and there is his pistol. I think what we're going to do now, actually before we do that, I just want to turn the model over to the bottom so we can have a look at what's actually printed on the bottom of the stand. Okay, so I've laid the model down. It's quite a big model to lay down, but there we are. So it says This Planet Earth Limited, Troy Tempest Replica Puppet Character. And you've got the TM and copyright 1964, 2002 and 2004, ITC Entertainment Limited. Stingray is a Gerry Andersons production, licensed by Granada Ventures. and it's www.thisplanetearth.co.uk, and there's a signature from This Planet Earth, and it's number 97097 of the 100 that was produced in very, very limited quantities. Okay, let's stand him back up and let's put his hat back on and let's see him holding his gun. Okay, so I've turned him back round and I've put his cap back on, and you can see I've put his pistol in his hand. Incidentally, the head does turn, so you can position the head in any particular way you like. The arms do move up and down. The hands do turn slightly, so you can turn the hand to make him hold his weapon better. And there's a better view of him holding his weapon there from that side, and again from this side you can see a better view. You can see it's quite a large pistol. For those of you that's ever seen the replicas of the Stingray pistols, it's exactly like the replicas that have been produced. There's some recently that have been released by Anderson Entertainment, but that's a very, very good miniature replica that goes with the figure. Truly remarkable figure, absolutely fantastically built. The uniform is so accurate. Even his facial features and hands are absolutely spot on to the screen. Can't rate this figure highly enough, and the rarity of it makes it incredibly collectible, and will be sought after. I shouldn't imagine this will be around on the website for very long, so if it's something you're interested in, please don't hang around, because it's not going to be around for very long. Okay, so there we go, that's it. So let's think about how well these done back in the day. Well, there was limited to only 100 pieces. They did do a few of these. I think they've done a Captain Scarlet one as well, and there was a few others. We do actually have a Captain Scarlet version, which is being prepared for sale, so keep tuned. You will see a video of that particular figure soon. But they were specially ordered. You had to pre-order and pay for them, and then they were built accordingly, and they only built 100 pieces. So this one was 97, so this was right at the end of the run, before they finished the line. Now, I don't know why it was limited to 100, perhaps because of the cost. Obviously a very, very high cost. These figures were new, and obviously they had to be paid for on pre-production, so maybe that was the reason why they limited them to 100. I don't know for sure. But what can I say? I mean, it's still just an absolute incredible piece. So they obviously did sell all 100. They're all pre-sold at some point. Nowadays, let's move forward. Was this 2004 to 2025? So moving forward 21 years. Do these come up for very, very often on the platforms? And the answer to that question is absolutely not. I have searched the platforms high and low looking for one of these to gauge whether they come up regularly, what the price is regularly, and I cannot find a single one on any platform. Not to say that I haven't been on platforms before, that may be the case, but I just could not find this one. I'm guessing that the 100 people that did buy these wouldn't want to part with them, so they're probably in a prize collection somewhere, hence the reason why they hardly ever, if ever, come up for sale on the platforms. However, this particular figure that we have in front of us, this is available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website. You'll be able to find this and many, many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful full-scale replica Troy Tempest puppet with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.